Okay. Yeah, this is wild. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go and we're about to see what Mizkif has been up to and Twitch as a whole because it just seems every day there's something new. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just no.
So a couple weeks ago, the popular streamer Mizkif got caught helping to cover up an essay that was committed by his best friend Crazy Slick. In response, he made a twit-longer statement and apology, but we learned that his motives for making this statement were possibly more self-motivated than the post implies after hearing a leaked Discord call where he talks with various other Twitch streamers about the situation and his feelings on it. And when a week later he started talking in his chat about how many viewers he'd get on his return stream, he says, "I think after everything is fine. I'll probably come back bigger, to be honest. Tons of hate watchers. Just gonna run ads. I don't know who's my friend anymore, lol. My best friend went and was a fucking creep. I have friends, I'll be fine. The only reason why I'm not streaming is because, honestly, just haven't processed everything. I'll do a 24-hour when I come back. 24-hour comeback stream. Deal? Chat, how many viewers do you think I'll have? What's all your opinions on this whole thing? Why are you guys saying sad? In case you're wondering, I'll probably be back mid-October." And last night he actually did.
Batman, Jim Gordon, they thought they had a handle on this city.
Did come back on October 10th in a stream that is now deleted because in it all he did was play victim and it looked very, very bad.
Oh,
Luckily
no.
I have the stream downloaded so I can show you guys what
dude,
he
it's
said.
wild for that.
Oh, this is so hard. Dream, I get you now, man. I get it. Like, this shit's tough. I've been going through hell. Absolute
Why is he
hell.
he playing the victim?
It's obvious. I've been going through absolute fucking hell. Ugh. God, I'm ugly.
What
Wait, do I
about
have
the
more
thing you
viewers
try
than
to
everyone else
cover
on
up?
Twitch? Wait, I fucking do! Should I just go offline?
Oh my god.
Should I just go offline? Look, I know how Twitch chat is. I know how you sick, disgusting fucks are. My life got ruined, alright? My life got absolutely fucking ruined. And I know damn well so many of you guys were just sitting there eating popcorn while it was happening. You guys are sick fucks. You're disgusting.
Dude, you covered this for like a year, I believe, or months, and you want to play the victim? Come on, you and your accomplice ex.
You disgust me. You would do it too. If I was a Twitch viewer during that week of a hurricane of fucking shit, I would have...
Dude, I actually had to deal with a real hurricane. I don't know why you're crying over here.
not left my seat. You are 100%. I would have not left my fucking seat. That was the most wild week of just... It's like everything came out in 1 week of just everything. That was the most ridiculous, insane week I've ever seen on Twitch, period. Period. That was just wild. Jake Paul was right, you know? Any publicity is good publicity. This is so hard to go live, man. It's so hard.
That's the problem, though, because it just shows anybody that they could do whatever they want, however they please, and basically get away with it. And that's just like the impression they give other content creators.
He needs to go to Turkey ASAP, okay? He needs to fly out to Istanbul.
Bro, you get your own fucking content, for the love of God.
He needs to fly out.
I'm not going to talk until Hassan stops watching me.
I'm not, okay. Well,
I'm not going to do it. Until Hassan stops watching me, I am not going
I'm not stopping.
I will not talk. He will sit here. I will sit here till the top of the hour. I am not moving until he stops watching. I'm watching his stream. He went over 20,000 viewers doing this. I know him.
Nope.
And he's waiting to the top. He's smirking.
Nope.
Waiting to the top of the hour. And he knows damn well. All right, Hassan, I'll start talking at 3 o'clock exactly. All right? At the top of the hour, you're going to run your ad that you have to run. And I'm going to start talking.
Good. I'll do it. I'll wait.
All that stuff happening, chat, I just had to walk away. I had to. I could not sit there and react to it or see it or look at it. It was just so much, I had to walk away. I think the smartest thing I did in this whole situation is I walked away. Because I think that helped me a lot, is by just not talking. And that honestly is the lesson I learned, is just shut the fuck up. Like, you just gotta shut up. It was been the shittiest 3 weeks of my life, easily. Easily the shittiest 3 weeks.
I like how you say that without like being concerned that you helped cover up this for a while.
To my
Bruh.
life. I barely sleep. I'm letting you know.
Or is he playing the
I'm
victim?
on 3 hours of sleep, maybe. I have night terrors all night. That's all I have. I have night terrors. It's literally me at night sleeping, and I'm just like I can't sleep. I'm just sitting there with night terrors. Is Hassan still watching me? I'm literally just waiting for Hassan to stop watching me.
I'm gonna keep watching.
He's still bro. You went up 40,000 viewers, Hassan.
I'm still watching. Get to the fucking
I'm not
point.
doing this.
Stop stalling.
XCC's watching too. I'm not stopping until they stop watching. They're so annoying. It's like there's little remains left and they're eating. This is disgusting. There's literally I'm like on the ground dying and they're eating. Like what? This is terrible. Can you guys fuck off and play a game once, please, and just leave me alone?
Watching the shit out of this. I don't know what what's he on?
Can we just move on with our
What is
lives,
going
please?
on?
I would do the exact same thing. Of course I would. I'm just pissed that they're doing it. Don't you understand? Of course I would do the same fucking thing. I should just go offline. Should we just play Mario until they stop watching? All right, everybody. In both chats, today we're going to play Mario 64. I feel like a dead carcass on the side of the road, and these vultures are eating. Like, that's how I legit feel like a dead carcass. I'm barely alive, and they're scavenging and eating.
To the fact that your fans forgave you and you're whining over here just says a lot. My goodness sake. I still can't believe your fans actually decided to still defend you, even after you admitted to everything. I can't skip.
Shop family-owned Brothers Maine for our large selection, low-price deals, and free delivery on top brands like
I thought it was sub to Boblax. How long does he play for?
They are still just watching me. Like, they're still... Should I just pull up porn at this point?
As an employee, what do you need to know about it?
No. What is he doing? Why is it that he decided to do this? Like, this is some poor attempt at damage control.
First, sexual harassment is against the law. And it's against your company's policy.
Sorry. You looked really tense.
You know, I really don't like it when you do that. Can you please stop?
What is he doing? Is he watching a sexual harassment is illegal video? Oh, come on, dude.
Wait, where's the gotchi version?
Word around the office is you've got a fat cock.
Yes, I do.
I've got a fat cock too. Maybe we should rub our fat cocks together sometime. Maybe a little.
Bro, are you gonna get me age restricted? I don't want to get age restricted.
No, they're still watching. What do we do? I don't want this. This is literally why I didn't want to go live. I wanted to go...
Dude, why are you acting like a baby? Oh my god. Like, the fact you act this defensive for covering up crime is ridiculous. Like, I'm the victim. Feel bad for me. Feel bad for me.
Live when they were streaming to not have this. But this backfired hard. You make it look worse by making a joke out of it? How am I making it a joke? You think it's a joke? Me playing Mario and not wanting people to listen to this is not a joke. No, listen. The reason why I don't want people to watch this is because unlike some streamers who believe I want to watch this, I want to talk about this, it's the last thing I want to talk about, man. Like, I know some streamers are like, oh, he's excited to come back and keep this drama up. Dude, this is not Twitch drama. Let me just start with, this is not fucking Twitch drama. I'll basically say what I'm going to say about this because it's hard. I know a lot of you guys are here for drama and you want me to say something and start this massive wave of round 2, right? I'm sure a lot of you guys are holding your popcorn and pause champing, super excited that I'm going to say something, and this is going to be round 2 of the drama storm. I'm just going to say this, and it's the truth. I would absolutely love to talk about this stuff. I really would. But as I said, this isn't Twitch drama. This isn't something that should be online. This is more serious, and there is a law firm that is investigating the situation, and I really can't talk about it because I'm extremely advised not to talk about it. And as you guys can probably assume, based on the fact that you don't see it, it's pretty evident that I am off OTK as of right now until the investigation is over. I am glad that OTK is taking this shit.
I thought you were kicked out, so did they lie? Because they put out the statement that you were dropped from OTK. So is there something they're not telling us?
Very seriously. But yes, this is a very serious investigation, and this is very serious, and it's a legal matter. I removed everything from OTK. I am currently on leave of OTK, which means E-Rob's chat will actually like me for once. So
on leave. I mean, are you like fired, like dropped by them, or are you just like on a paid vacation? I don't know.
We really just are kind of waiting, chat. There's not much I could really say, and I think if you guys have learned anything these past few weeks, it's shut up. You know what I mean? Don't talk about shit. Don't deal with stuff. It's the right thing to do, and I shouldn't talk. I know a lot of you guys are like, Miz, start talking. Haven't you realized now that when everyone else talks and when people talk, it gets worse? This is a legal matter. This is not some Twitch drama. This is not some like, hey, fuck you, man, and then he says it fuck back. This is not that. This is way more serious than that. Does that make sense? I love it when all the other streamers opened up my chat was nothing but love and support, and then now everyone else opened up my chat, and the chats just went to dog shit. It was perfectly fine when no one was here, and it was just love and support, and what the fucking hell? They're like coming in, saying shit, and then going back to their other chats and being like, I fucking did it. I told Miz to go fuck himself. Has OTK been supporting you? Great question. Yes and no. I'm off OTK. Like, when I said I'm off OTK, chat, I haven't been in meetings. I haven't talked to them. The only people I could talk to are non-org owners. I'm waiting for G2 to hit me up. I really am.
Bro's ridiculous, dude.
I want to drive for RXO.
You can't drive for RXO. Independent drivers use RXO's technology to connect with nearby freight loads.
Why you always crushing my dreams, Egret?
I'm just asking.
Crush, crush, crush.
Choose America's News now.
Morning 6 to 9 on Fox 47.
Or FaZe Clan. They don't give a shit. They have good parties. I could start a new org. I could. But I am very confident in the investigation, chat. I am very, very confident. So that's really it. In this whole thing, someone said a lot of people shit on you. Yeah, I lost a lot of friends. It sucks. I have lost a lot of fucking...
Bruh, Twitch is all fake friends. They were never friends. You were never friends with anybody. All this is like a whole kind of stage play, circus, whatever you want to call it.
Friends. You know what I come to realize is I don't have any. Come to realize that pretty quickly. Other than that, I don't want to talk about this. Like I said, this isn't Twitch drama. This is serious allegations, and I can't talk about it. There's 200,000 people watching you right now. My God, dude. Can I just move on? Can they just stop reacting to me so I can run an ad? Like, dude, they're just fucking watching me for... I'm not even talking about it anymore. I don't know what to do. What do you even do when this happened? The video you watched? Oh, the sexual harassment thing? I was trying to pull up the video of word on the office that you have a fat cock. I pulled up the wrong video, and I'm sorry about that. Is Mizkif actually fucking stupid? Dude, I pulled up the wrong video.
Damn, you know what's bad? That I actually got a side with Hassan. Like, he was trolling
I meant to
Mizkif.
just do word on the... I even typed it in. You could see I did it. Like, I don't get it.
And I'm actually on board with that.
I tried typing in word on the office, you fat cock. I pulled up the wrong video. I don't know what to do. What a piece of garbage. I'm actually just like how socially inept he is to think it's even remotely funny pull up. I didn't mean to do it! Like, should I be Ludwig to start typing? I meant to pull up word on the office, you have a fat cock. It's a fucking meme. I pulled the wrong video. This is garbage, and this is the problem, is then this shit gets around. Mizkif shows what sexual rights, they're trying to make me look terrible. This is the issue. Like, fuck this. It's terrible. I am very sorry I pulled up that video. I told you, this is not a joke. There's a reason why I didn't go live for 3 fucking weeks, chat. This is not a joke. This is a very serious allegations and all that stuff. I'm taking it extremely seriously. That's why I haven't even talked about it. That's why I haven't gone...
You're not taking it serious at all. Oh my god, you're over here whining and saying how, oh, like everything is ruined. Like when you had like, you still, for some reason, you still had your little minions defending you.
On live, so I haven't done anything and talked about it. I'm sorry that I did that. It was not meant to be like that. Then people clip this and then just make it absolutely fucking terrible. And that's the problem. I disabled clips. I literally did not want anyone to talk or deal with this. I wanted to disable clips. And now everyone is just... It's ridiculous. Dude, chat, you gotta read these. If there's an investigation that shows he's innocent, why would he apologize? Apology shows guilt. Bro, I can't stand this. It was an accident. I don't know what else to say. It's just ridiculous.
Accident?
It's ridiculous, chat. Why is that allowed to be up there? You know what I mean? Like, it was an absolute accident. I typed in gotchi. Why don't we throw that on the top of LSF? You know what I mean? You say no LSF chat. That's how things get spread. That's the problem. Like, I did it by accident. You saw what happened, but now they're just going to sling that to the world, and that's the issue. And you say, stop looking at LSF. Chat, there's the fucking problem in itself. Is that stuff like that I didn't mean to do. It's clearly an obviously, I fucked up. I was typing in gotchi hyper. I was trying to find them in a fucking, you know what I mean? I fucked up. I clicked the wrong thing. But they make it into such a dramatic thing. Like, I did that on purpose. It was making a joke. It's terrible. It's actually fucking terrible. This whole thread is garbage, and these people are garbage. And you say, don't worry about it. But chat, this is why we're in this, like, you understand that this is it's a huge problem. This is actually a fucking issue. This shit fucks everything. But it's just everyone's just shitting on me. And then what happens is then other people see that, and then they go on it, and then it just spreads. You can't win. And I turned off clips for a reason. I was nervous as shit to go live. Of course I was terrified. But then everyone started watching it. I was scared. I clicked the wrong fucking video. It's all I did. Seeing that shit where it's like completely skewed to Miz do it, you know, it's wrong. It's actually just fucking wrong.
So later in the stream, Mizkif brings on a tattoo artist to give him a Pepe tattoo, and during their conversation, the tattoo artist says that he's good at covering up bad tattoos. And this is how Mizkif responds.
No matter what, dude, one of my things is I am a master at cover-ups and reconstruction.
Me too, for 4 years.
Wow. I want to take this serious, and you still make a joke. Like, does he not hear himself?
Excuse me?
I think this will not look good like this. Like, let's
you know, it's funny.
So with that clip and the whole stream in general, I am just furious. I'm not gonna lie.
Me
that
too.
had to be one of the most tone-deaf, worst responses to a serious situation regarding sexual assault.
And he was like, I'm not joking about this. I'm taking this serious. And he still jokes about it. Like, dude doesn't even listen to himself. He's like Trisha Paytas.
That I have ever seen in my life. Him making jokes about having to step away from OTK, saying that he could get picked up by FaZe Clan, they don't give a fuck, and have killer parties. I don't know if he was implying anything there, but the sexual assault against Adriana literally happened at a content creator party. And then playing Mario 64 in that gotchi video when he's intending to address the serious stuff.
If I make a dish, I can make the next culinary empire on Squarespace.
Pate for the cat. Pate for the cat. Meow.
Great prices, happy pets, Chewy.
is just only to end up addressing views and people reacting to him more than the actual situation that took place, not even mentioning Adriana Lee's name once, and him saying that the smartest thing to do was to be quiet and continue to shut up. That's literally how you got into this problem in the first place. You tried to shut everybody up in regards to talking about the sexual assault. That's literally why this happened. And your takeaway from all of this is to cover up and shut up more? I understand because of the legal proceedings he can't say that much, but he could have at least expressed some sympathy for Adriana instead of just talking about himself the whole time. Like, he doesn't fuck up the investigation to express sympathy and remorse for what your friend Slick did to Adriana. What he said in his prepared statement and this stream is just a complete contrast in priorities, to the point where even the next day, he brags about how many views he got on the last stream.
800,000 people have gone through my stream yesterday. 800,000 or something like that. 700,000, something like that, went through my stream yesterday and at least clicked on it, right? It was the most I ever had in my entire life. But you know what's interesting is we banned in total 500 people. So like if you take the moon and you take the sun, you take that number, is it really that much? Kind of no, right? Am I crazy to think that? It's not terrible. So you gotta start looking at the positives, right? Otherwise we're gonna be, dead. Should I hide this? Do I have to hide OTK?
Listening to all of this is just so disheartening, disgusting. His priorities in terms of what he cares about in this situation are just so screwed up and it's so transparent, and I just actually can't stand to listen to it. Editing down this stream was painful, but I did do it for you guys because I want Mizkif to be held accountable, and I hate to see all of this be swept under the rug just for him to continue a successful Twitch.
Golly, this is embarrassing. Oh, we gotta see what's going on. Anyone watch like the TwitchCon?
So yesterday I showed you Mizkif's awful deleted return stream, which after I uploaded the video he made public again, and then since then he has made private again. This has happened upwards to 3 times so far, and every time it's up, people keep giving me comments like, it's not deleted, why are you lying? But right now, it is currently deleted. Look at the screenshot, it's supposed to be between these 2 VODs. Maybe he'll make it public again, but I can't keep updating the title, so let's just say it's deleted. Regardless, he never fully removed it, as there is an edited version of the stream on his channel, but in it, literally all of the bad parts of the stream are cut out, such as him feeling sorry for himself, So yesterday I showed you Mizkif's awful deleted return stream, which after I uploaded the video he made public again, and then since then he has made private again. This has happened upwards to 3 times so far, and every time it's up people keep giving me comments like, it's not deleted, why are you lying? But right now, it is currently deleted. Look at the screenshot, it's supposed to be between these 2 VODs. Maybe he'll make it public again, but I can't keep updating the title, so let's just say it's deleted. Regardless, he never fully removed it, as there is an edited version of the stream on his channel, but in it literally all of the bad parts of the stream are cut out, such as him feeling sorry for himself, talking about how he's getting night terrors, him making jokes about the situation, and that whole thing with him bringing up the sexual assault prevention video while trying to address something that involved sexual assault. That in combination with him disabling ads on the video, despite making over $10,000 in subscriptions and donations during the live stream that was clipped for that video, to me it just seems like he's making himself look better than he actually is, which is not a surprise considering he said he was the master of cover-ups.
I am a master at cover-ups and reconstruction.
Me too, for 4 years.
Excuse me?
Speaking of that clip, ViewCow tweeted it out with the caption, "There's no way Mizkif came back just to make jokes like these." This faux quote tweets him and says, "The fact that Emaru made a big scene on how men don't really care about women being assaulted, yet she's sitting there while Mizkif makes these jokes? Like, be for real." Keemstar reacts to this by saying, "How is..."
It just shows how hypocrite or like the nepotism on Twitch. Like they want to address all the serious stuff, but when people they know or a large streamer does it, it's okay. But then they complain about like, let's say chat. But when a streamer does it, it's okay. So which one is it? Please tell me which one it is.
Is he making jokes about covering up SA? I actually hate Mizkif. There is no empathy for the victim. King also says, personal opinion, Mizkif and Maya should never be forgiven for what they did. The whole OTK should be shut down. Paro says, the way Mizkif conducted himself today on his stream in the light of his allegations is so disheartening and honestly makes me so angry as a woman and assault survivor. His behavior should not be allowed on Twitch, and I'm saying this as someone who has watched Miz for years. Sad. Nicholas Diorio says, Mizkif is such a slimy, pathetic loser. Slime Machine says, when Mizkif brings Crazy Slick on stream to double dip on the comeback numbers, showing Ernie introducing.
Somebody on Twitter was telling me, oh, you know, Crazy Slick is done for. I don't know, like, with how they've been getting away with it, I think that Crazy Slick might actually have, like, a second chance. Like, you might not believe me, but these fans, they forgive so quickly. Like, you got no idea. It even blows my mind.
Bert to the stream. Caseytron says, Mizkif going live and trying to laugh off the SA situation is gross. This is why I feel so strongly about building a safe space for women. Our trauma is a joke to them. The slimeball gonna delete his VODs and everything too once he sees the community wasn't laughing along. He gonna play the I didn't know any better card for the 4th billionth time. Enough already. Liv says, as predicted, Mizkif will get his platform back with 0 repercussions. Vinix says, I used to think Minecraft stands were terrible, and then I saw Mizkif stands. Daddy says, Mizkif saying he's happy his chat isn't mad like his mods aren't banning everyone that's mad or upset right now. Draco says, Mizkif crying like he on a YouTube apology video, showing a screenshot of Mizkif very sad under a children's towel. Destiny Out of Context posted this clip with the caption, Mizkif has returned to Twitch today. Crayfish says, look at Mizkif lawyer. Nah, he going to jail, showing a picture of Call Me Carson. Tiana says, Mizkif is a literal fucking child. Silent Enigma says, bro, what is Mizkif doing? Showing Mizkif casually drinking his drink while playing the sexual harassment workplace prevention video. Mono quote tweets this and says,
Bro, the fact Twitch hasn't done anything, like, they literally gave him, like, so much, publicity to, like, have him come back. And, you know, other streamers that do, like, less of an offense, they're the ones that get curb stomped. That makes no sense. Twitch, what are you doing? What are you doing, Twitch?
I've always had gripes with Mizkif over the people he's housed in platform, but this takes the cake. You cannot come back to Twitch crying about how you were unable to sleep for weeks, then make a mockery of the crimes you were guilty of covering up. Brian also shows the same screenshot and says, nah, look at my client Mizkif dog, we ain't making it. Pooperdoodle quote tweets an old tweet of hers from when this situation broke out that says, as usual history repeats itself, and the sexual assault and harassment will be swept under the rug. Now the victims will have to watch as everything becomes about the org and watch Mizkif go live, as I watched SCO, and thousands of people showing their sympathy to him. Her new tweet quoting this says, I called it. Mizkif called me a couple weeks ago to apologize for joking about my rape. He seemed sorry at the time. He was worried I had proof of him joking, but seeing him joke about sexual harassment on his stream today? Come on, dude. I thought you were sorry. I'm so disappointed. Thought he was better than this, and I feel stupid for believing in him. To those of you telling me I'm lying,
Nah, like, you can't really touch the, I'm sorry, you can't really trust these large streamers because they're gonna do stupid stuff like this.
and burning bridges? Like, shut the fuck up. Unlike Miz, I don't care about my views. And everyone knew at the time there was a police investigation. Caseytron responds to her by saying, women, stop making jokes of sexual harassment. Miz kids, she's looking for clout. No, women are just tired of being harassed and then it being laughed off. Dev says, Mizkif acting way too jokey for hiding a sexual assault and letting the perpetrator stay in your house knowing what he did. 8030 says, I love how Mizkif never acknowledged Adriana's pain and trauma she went through and instead makes it about himself. Yeah, I couldn't sleep. I just shut up. And Origami says, everyone today watching Mizkif.
A fucking clown. Chat, do you see it? Right, chat, look at it. It's right there. Guys, are you... A fucking clown! It's right there! Holy shit! That's crap. I've never seen a big clown like before. That's the whole circus. Right there, look at it.
Rar Sassy says, so I heard Mizkif is happy his chat isn't mad at him. Bro, your mods are banning people left and right.
And why was Imuru or whoever was with him, why were they hanging out and okay with what they were doing? Like, what are you doing?
Likely at your order. You keep people from talking about it. You are literally covering up the cover-up of sexual assault allegations, bro. You can't fail harder. CAJ says, Mizkif is a fucking demon. How the fuck can you laugh while talking about covering up sexual harassment, you freak? XO Ariel says, Mizkif was right when he said streamers are shitty people. Ollie says, Mizkif throwing a temper tantrum on stream because Hassan and XQC were reacting to him, even though his entire brand is leeching off of streamers and inserting himself into drama? Stimmy Hindrek responds by saying, Mizkif fans on their way to defend him even when he is clearly in the wrong. Showing a picture of Moist Critical sitting on a cock scooter. Holly also tweets out this clip of Disguised Toast and says, Toast even talked about Mizkif using Valkyrie's breakdown for views.
He'd farm this to death if it wasn't him. Yes. I mean, that's true, but... I mean, it's true. If this was happening to someone else, I think he would have done a 24-hour stream covering everything. That's why I personally don't feel much talking about it on stream, because I know if the shoe was on the other foot, he would have farmed this for hours. Like he farmed Ray's thing. I remember when Ray was having her breakdown about Reflect, and he was loving farming that kind of content and witnessing Ray have a breakdown on her stream and trying to like get involved and say, oh, Ray, here, you should probably like stop, and people saying, oh, great job, Mizkif. It's like, motherfucker, this was the guy farming the content. So no, I don't feel bad talking about it. It's just, to me, it's just business. But I mean, Ray, as I always say, Ray just kind of believes in the intention of people. So, but as a bystander and as Ray's friend, I didn't like how that whole thing played out, and I didn't like how people were portrayed in that situation. But of course, I can't say shit, because at the end of the day, I'm just a bystander.
And that's about it for the tweets about Mizkif's return stream. Of course, there are a lot of Mizkif fanboys on Twitter defending Mizkif and saying this is not that big of a deal, but I didn't want to show them for this video, as I don't want to platform people who are enabling such bad behavior and undermining the severity of sexual assault. This is literally the first time I've went out of my way to only show one side in a Twitterversus video in the last 3 years, but I hope you understand my reasoning, and I'm sure you'll see more than enough of this video. But before you check that out, on your way, if you could press the sub button and like the video, I would appreciate it a lot, as I want to get this.
Yeah, what was Imuru? Yeah, that's who was there. Okay, yeah, we gotta see TwitchCon now. But this is getting out of hand now.
So Twitch hosted their first IRL event since 2019, and they ran it just about as well as they run their website.
Wait, did I watch
this?
Just
to say, not good at all. It actually got so bad that Twitch streamers were getting physically injured due to Twitch's incompetence. Jake Lucky tweeted out this clip with the caption, "Probably the most painful thing I've seen in a while. The Twitch streamer Adriana Chichek has confirmed broken her back in 2 separate places, following this jump at TwitchCon."
Oh my god! Big sympathy, some sense of her own. Great victory there. I can't get out. Are you okay? She's held down by the pitbull. Medic!
Gravity.
No, she's fine.
All right, we'll make sure she's okay. Get her out of the pit. Yeah.
Now she lives in the pit now, kind of thing.
Adriana tweeted about the situation when she said, "Well, I broke my back in 2 places and I'm getting surgery to put a meter rod in for support today. Send your support. When it rains, it pours, and I am definitely feeling the rain right now." She also tweets out this Twitch clip with the caption, "Why did Lenovo Legion say here you can dive in? They opened the pit up for a second day after the first person injured their foot and ankle bad enough to leave TwitchCon in a brace. Multiple people were injured and they kept the pit open. Said, jump in booty first."
Go get some rest.
Help your opponent up. Come on, Rich.
Beautifully done.
Now, I think this will wrap up the day for this broadcast. I'll come back tomorrow for more. A battle on the main stage. It was me, XGC, and oh man, I see how the motherfucker. All right, take it out. Take it.
All right, everybody, thank you so much. Yes, oh my gosh, TwitchCon is ending in a little bit. You can chill at the booth. You can still do some fights until that time hits, but we are going to be shutting down.
What are you doing? Is that XQC and Ludwig?
Enter yourself into a laptop. Do this kind of stuff in the Legion pit. Who knows? You could even do a pit dive from the Street Fighter booth. There's so much going on. Pow, it's been an amazing day.
It's been an amazing day. They're still fighting in the pit for their glory, but thank you for watching. I hope you guys had fun here at TwitchCon 2022. It is a wrap, baby.
I guess we just let him live here now.
Adriana continues tweeting about the situation when she says, "Special shout out to the random off-work EMT who got the workers at the booth to realize how bad I was injured, and to make them keep me still and calm me down until others got there. You really kept me from crying badly. Last night was horrible. The pain I had, I felt like I'd rather die. This is gonna suck." Syndicate reacts to this by saying, "Holy fuck. As someone whose dad and sister both suffered from broken backs, I so hope she's okay. That looked painful." Elis Coaster says, "Aren't those blocks there to prevent that?" Guacamole then responds, "I'm guessing the pit was not deep at all and actually hit the floor." Mitch says, "Who the hell made this foam pit?" Chris responds, "Twitch staff most likely. Just as bad as their policy." Ramses says, "Who the fuck makes a foam pit without a pit?" Kosar responds, "Twitch, of course." Mudahar says, "What dumbass designed this pit?" Dextero says, "Former porn star Adriana Chichek gets her back blown out, this time by a hard floor at TwitchCon. Confirmed broken in 2 places. She has confirmed she is getting a metal rod put in for support." Saving the Beast says, "When you jump into the TwitchCon foam pit, showing an anime character breaking all their bones on the pavement." Blue Eyes says, "Point of view, your homie jumped into the TwitchCon foam pit," showing an anime character screaming out in pain that their friend.
Yeah, people are going in like hard into the paint.
And got impaled through the back. Liv Agar says, "Twitch announces they are willing to split any hospital bills caused by poorly constructed TwitchCon foam pit, 50-50. Obviously joking about the new 50-50 split that Twitch streamers have to take from their sub revenue, which is one of the many reasons why I stream on YouTube instead of Twitch on my other channel, and I
50-50.
Just want to give a really quick shout out to You're Retarded for donating $100 on my stream 3 days ago. Due to some technical errors with stream elements, I actually missed this donation, and I really appreciate it, so I figured to make it up to him for not shouting him out in the stream, I would do it in this video. But moving on, Logic says, second streamer to break something like this, showing an image of the other person breaking their ankle in foam pit prior to Adriana breaking her back.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. That was ridiculous. How did they not see the signs?
Now, I don't know if this is the same person or a third one, but Locke Vanis tweets out her experience in the TwitchCon foam pit when she says, I will never be able to trust Twitch at another convention in my entire life. Here's how I dislocated my knee and sprained my ankle at their Lenovo Legion booth.
You're the fight.
Grab your nipple securely. Squeeze that. Wiggle. All right. Are we ready? On fight. 3, 2, 1, fight.
Oh, a lot of confidence from Orange. The silent killer knew from the beginning. How does it go? Congratulations.
Locke Vanis continues tweeting about this when she says, be careful on this thing, guys. I'm currently at the hospital seeing if I broke anything. This is not how I want to spend TwitchCon Day 3. Lenovo Legion, thanks. Showing a picture of her recovering leg. Moving on to another TwitchCon incident, Dextero posts these 2 Twitter videos with the caption,
Oh my
Hassan
god,
gets frustrated
I
at
saw
fans for
this.
suggesting he should get into the ring with Sam Hyde. Can't help but think that a lot more people are going to be asking Hassan about fighting Sam Hyde. Following
Candyman's coming for you.
Another fan confrontation on the subject.
Alright. Hey, everyone. We're gonna accept Sam Hyde's fight offer? I don't, dude, no. Why are you fucking talking to me about some dumbass fucking weirdo Nazi? What's wrong with you? What's wrong? Explain yourself.
It's just a question.
Fucking weird. You got some weird fucking deadbeat loser comedian who has completely fucking lost all of its importance on the world by fucking himself over, by giving Andrew Anglin $5,000 in his fucking Nazi defense fund. And you're gonna come to me and be like, it's so funny. Yeah, it's not funny, is it? Do you like that? Or do you think it's funny?
I would like to see a fight between
Explain.
you two.
Yeah.
There's no explaining.
I don't want to be around these fucking losers, and you should probably conduct yourself a little bit better. Whoop his fucking. I would never.
I want to give you respect for that.
Oh, thank you.
And I have another question. I think Sam Hyde, he called you out on like a boxing event. Are you interested in like the boxing scene or not?
No. I don't know why you guys are so into this shit. He's a Nazi. Like, I don't know.
What's happening right now?
It's so whack, bro. Like, I don't understand why all you motherfuckers have to like run around with this shit.
What's going on? What's going on?
Nothing. Get the fuck out of my face, bro. You fucking asshole. Yeah, what do you mean, damn, bro? What the fuck do you mean, damn? What do you mean, damn? What the fuck do you mean, damn? Why are you doing this shit? You're not asking questions.
Why is he trying to act tough, bro? It was just a question.
Yo, chill, bro. Pussy.
That was like, fuck that guy.
Fuck him up.
What is Hassan doing? He just asked you a question.
Clumping lip
And you're over
litter,
here trying to act tough.
sanitize. We have enough to splurge on catnip toys. I feel so accomplished. Pet me, please.
Great prices, happy pets. Chewy.
Hey voters. Elections can be full of questions. Don't sweat it. Know your rights this election season. Call or text 866 I'll vote.
Turkey Tom reacts to this.
Yeah, this was like the only thing that I didn't like what Hassan did, and he had some fans like kind of like call him out, but he still had his stands. And oh my god, why do all these streamers got stands that defend them in every single thing? Like, Jesus Christ.
By saying, I bet there's hundreds of thousands of people who would pay hundreds each to see this fight. The Quartering shares another clip of Hassan freaking out with the caption, Big Man Hassan screaming at a literal child threatening to kick him out just for looking at him. This after spraying water on another paying fan at TwitchCon. Is there anyone else that could get away with this childish behavior other than him?
Hey guys. That's so fucking whack, dude.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I sprayed him. I was like, yeah, you want a reaction? Here you go. I fucking sprayed him in the face. What are you looking at, bro? You want to get kicked out? Is that what you want? Is that what you want a reaction? You want to get kicked out of the match?
Lycan tweets out, Hassan leaving TwitchCon. Classify says, TwitchCon, an event for all streamers to get together and record memories. Also TwitchCon,
wild.
showing a sign at the convention that says, no streaming. B says, TwitchCon EU versus TwitchCon USA. Are you fucking kidding me? Showing that TwitchCon EU had a proper venue for presentations, with tons of seating, while TwitchCon US had a much less professional setup for the panel. And speaking of the panel,
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, like the one in the EU wasn't as bad. Like, it was cringe. Like, we saw Whittion go in there and get kicked out. It was hella cringe. It's just like negative vibes all the damn time. Why is Twitch so negative?
Panels, a lot of people in wheelchairs were having issues with them. Meg Host tweets out, the fact that there were people trying to trample people in wheelchairs to get into this fucking panel is disgusting, and security was doing nothing. We literally had to yell at security officials to let people with wheelchairs through. Mousy says, as a person who tried to get into the Dream SMP panel, let me tell you how it went. I was being pushed around in my wheelchair. My dad tried to help me, having a panic attack, almost a tick attack. People were passing out. Everyone was so squished together. I know these are famous people, but I was literally put in danger. Tick attacks, which are pseudo-seizures, take me a day to recover from after leaving a hospital. I've heard about past TwitchCon horror stories, but on my life, I might boast a tweet longer about my whole experience. As a person with disabilities, I am not treated with respect by the staff, and I cannot tell you how disappointed I am in TwitchCon. You've had a year to plan this. A year. Max says, employees telling people if they want to get into places faster, just go get an accessibility sticker is so fucked up, like genuinely. Because now the ADA lines are so fucking long, and people with wheelchairs / canes / dogs, etc. are just getting fucked over. I'm so tired. Because how are we going to be accessible, but allow people to fill up the lines and take the seats away meant for the disabled? Also, by the way, not—
I hope to God, in business school, they use Twitch as an example. Ooh, man, that would be so satisfying.
only are they saying it, but they are doing it!
Of what not to do.
Giving big-ass groups of people the accessibility stickers just for them to get in front of the ADA lines of everything, and leave no room for anyone else. Mun tweets out, thoughts on TwitchCon. TwitchCon Amsterdam. Well-run, attendees treated with respect, questions on topic and respectful. 2022 TwitchCon. Staff making everyone's lives actively worse, disabled attendees screwed over and ignored, weird questions, shitty panel layout. Loco tweets out this Twitter video with the caption, after meeting with Twitch President Dan Clancy at TwitchCon, IRL streamer Jake and Bake said, I don't feel confident as a streamer on the platform with someone who is that out of touch. I walked away feeling like depressed.
Yeah.
It took you a long
To be
time.
honest, dude, the president of Twitch, I'm sure personally I have no problem personally with him, but honestly, I don't feel confident as a streamer on the platform with someone who is that out of touch.
Yeah.
What is the streamers need to want?
Oh no.
I walked away feeling like depressed. Seriously.
Okay.
And that's all I have for you guys today on people's bad experiences with TwitchCon. Apparently a lot more bad stuff happened, like streamers getting misgendered and fans being allowed to go to content creators' hotels. But honestly, there were so many tweets overall about TwitchCon that it would take me forever to go through and show you absolutely every problem people had. But that's not to say that everybody had a bad time, as I also saw a lot of tweets of people enjoying the event. But I feel that's more a case of people being glad to see each other and hang out with everybody, rather than the—
What's his name? He's like the most streamed on Twitch. Kai. Oh man. Like, oh yeah, like he deserves all the success. Apparently his fan says, they said actually, I'm sorry, that they didn't really attend TwitchCon, and I think that was for the better. Okay, so I'm kind of wrong. A lot of people are actually disappointed with Hassan, the way he's acting, which I'm kind of relieved because you'd be surprised. They defend him for everything. They even defended him in the brothel situation. That it was actually more of a serious topic and hypocritical what he stands for. But people, you know, they go after Andy for like the allegations and current lawsuit that he's in. But when it comes to Hassan, like they don't bat an eye, and they just, I even saw people make like a mockery of the situation. Like, where's the fine line of, you know, the equality? Because I just see like a double standard. Yeah, man, like Twitch is so wild. I don't know. Oh yeah, Kai, his video was really positive. He met Dream, and you know, overall he had a good time. So I think Kai, his energy, I really love what he brings to the table. I did say I did not like the minimum wage employee prank that he played. That one was uncalled for, but he acknowledged that he made a mistake, and you know, I gotta give respect where it's due. Him and Gideon, I think, pretty much learned from all like the pranks that they would do and where they would take it, you know, to the extent they would. And Gideon's making like all these travel like vlogs and just kind of breaking the norms. Oh yeah, Gamer for Mars.
You can be confident choosing Farmers Insurance. There's no need to knock on wood.
Meet Febreze Small Spaces, the most
Oh
convenient
God,
solution
no.
to lingering odors in any small space. One firm push.
Y'all see this comment?
24/7 freshness.
Hold on, let me move
No
myself out the
batteries,
way.
No outlets, no effort, just freshness. Febreze Small Spaces.
Injuries.
Y'all see that?
Sense on our own. Great victory there.
That is wild.
Stampedes. Stalkers.
They have 24-hour security. That's
Oh, yeah, I know.
Injuries.
I was joking about Amaranth, but in the case of the stalker she has, especially the one that came all the way from Europe just to stalk her. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't think she deserves that. Like, I do think she makes like low effort content, and it's pretty exploitive if you think about it in, you know, the bigger scheme of things. But to have like stalkers at that point, I don't think she deserves that. Like, again, you know, like I said, I'm not really a fan of kind of like the exploitive content. It just like brings out like the worst of addiction, you know, to these guys. If I were to be honest, like, I know we joke about them, but in the case of addiction, it's pretty bad because you gotta look at it from that point of view as well.
Sense on our own. Great victory there.
Stampedes. Stalkers.
they have 24-hour security. That's why I said security had to get involved because the stalker showed up.
TwitchCon 2022 just occurred, with the internet aflame with accusations against organizers. But are these claims justified? Well, that is what we'll find out on today's special report. TwitchCon is a live streaming convention held every year, and with so many people trying to make content, it's no surprise that this time around there were plenty of shenanigans. To start, ever since being publicly challenged, Hassan Piker has been inundated with requests to box comedian Sam Hyde. Naturally, this continued into real life, with many asking him about the matchup. This bothered Hassan so much that he went so far as to intimidate a fan for asking the question.
What do you mean, damn, bro? What the f do you mean, damn? What do you mean, damn? What the f do you mean, damn? Why do you do that? You're not asking.
On top of this, the convention hosted an event called Balloon World Cup, in which streamers tried their best to keep balloons in the air. During a match between Zummers and Ga RL, the former accidentally hit her right ankle against a sofa. This led her to collapse on the floor, resulting in the round ending. It was later discovered she had broken her ankle in all 3 possible ways, and had to return home. Finally, near the venue are active train tracks that will occasionally block the road. Throughout the event, several people endangered their lives by running in front of the train as it passed. This just showed how desperate many people were to see their favorite streamers. But believe it or not, these were only minor stories in a sea of bigger issues surrounding the event and its organizers. For starters, let's take a look at the handling of the Dream SMP, a group of streamers known for role-playing together on Minecraft. The series has a massive loyal audience due to its overarching story and cast of creators. The titular Dream alone has over 30 million subs on YouTube, with the team's total count surpassing 100 million. Beyond size, the fan base is also unique in its sheer social media presence. It's become a point of controversy due to many fans taking things too far, veering into obsession. Regardless, their ability to draw a crowd can't be understated. They've garnered hundreds of thousands of live viewers, even setting the 3rd highest record in all of Twitch, and every year, thousands of fans gather to meet them at conventions. That takes us to TwitchCon, where a Dream SMP reunion was scheduled on day 1. This was particularly exciting as it marked Dream's first convention appearance, maskless. You see, he'd only revealed his face a week prior, remaining anonymous beforehand. Thus, it was obvious that the already popular guests would attract an even larger crowd. That is, it was to everyone except the organizers, it seems. For unknown reasons, they chose to put them in a small theater which had a max capacity of only 400. This was not only bizarre given the circumstances, but egregious compared to past events. Just 3 months earlier, Dream SMP spoke at TwitchCon Amsterdam. The panel was held at Glitch Theater, the venue's biggest and brightest stage. The audience shots make it clear. It took a space of this caliber to accommodate their fanbase. Even before the event began, it was apparent that Twitch underestimated the turnout. The hallways and escalators were so packed that people felt like they were getting crushed. This only got worse as they approached the theater. The line was more akin to a stampede, as attendees pushed and pulled their way to the front. It became so overwhelming that reportedly multiple people fainted. This crowding
This is already giving me Astroworld vibes. I didn't know it was that bad.
rendered the accessibility line useless. It was surrounded by fans attempting to sneak in. When people in wheelchairs actually arrived, they weren't allowed to enter. This led them to get trapped and be nearly trampled to death. One of these individuals was Mousy May, who recounted their experience on Twitter. It was pure chaos. I was waiting in line with other people until we were forced to move to the walls where the windows were. My dad went to go see if there was an accessibility entrance for this, but was almost mowed down by people. He was being shoved left and right. He got back and we decided to go and see if there was an accessibility access. Huge mistake. We tried to get up there and the accessibility was blocked by so many people. Everyone was so squished together. I saw someone passed out, with multiple people fanning them. We were all packed like sardines. People were yelling and pushing, which caused a panic attack. In the end, thousands of fans were turned away as the room quickly reached full capacity. But the issues didn't stop once the panel began. The table wasn't big enough, forcing Dream to sit on a chair off to the side. The largest streamer present didn't have his own microphone. That, along with the riot outside, led Rambo to criticize Twitch later that night. He wrote in his Discord, "The way that Twitch can see how many people showed up to TwitchCon and VidCon and then go, yeah, give them a fifth of that space is beyond me. I'm so sorry if anyone wasn't able to meet me because of the crap they pulled." It was clear that TwitchCon 2022 was off to a bad start, but little did anyone know it would only get worse from here. We'll learn more about this after a brief word from our sponsor. With the world opening back up again, for its often unhealthy level of obsession. This became a huge issue, with many invading the
Chase Freedom Unlimited rewards every you moment with cashback. Beauty is about breaking barriers. Cashback on every look and moment rewards me for being me. With Chase Freedom Unlimited, every expression is rewarded.
Real country-style ribs on an Arby's sandwich.
creator's personal space. Once the panel ended, an individual snuck up to the table and stole a creator's water bottle. Another wore explicit artwork depicting two of them having intercourse, but most unsettling are the lengths some took to stalk them. Fans followed Dream to his hotel, preventing him from getting rest in order to take photos. They captioned the selfie, "He looked so tired and just wanted to go to his room, but he was so sweet to stop for everyone." It's also alleged that a crowd followed Carl Jacobs to the bathroom and camped out until he finished. These incidents led many to criticize the event's security. The oversight wasn't limited to them either. Amaranth's stalker was reportedly allowed to attend and almost managed to meet her.
I have 24-hour security. That's why I said security had to get involved as the stalker showed up. Just because I have security, that doesn't mean I want the stalker to see me. So that's why I went up to the room and I got that message and I never came down. And then Mars, my camera guy, told me that he actually pulled up south. He did not come down.
This is an individual who traveled from Europe to camp outside her house for weeks. He eventually tried to break in, leading to his arrest. If this indeed happened at the event itself, it shows a failure to protect streamers from even highly publicized threats, though she did state that TwitchCon security intervened when 3 additional stalkers followed her to a hotel. Even basic tasks like clearing the videos used for promotions was neglected. An animation was broadcast to introduce the Morning Lobby reunion. It was done without permission from the artist, who found out when everyone else did. Given the event's mismanagement, one might assume there was a budgetary issue that hindered organizers. But this was not the case. In fact, TwitchCon held an after-party at the Petco Park Stadium. It featured a performance from Megan Thee Stallion, who twerked on stage with Master Chief. According to All American Entertainment, the artist's booking fee starts at $200,000. This revelation was insulting to streamers. They'd just been subjected to a change that gave Twitch.
You know what's crazy? Has anybody noticed how much they're shilling Megan on everything? Like, not only music, like on movies, like even on Twitch, they're just putting her in everything. Like, Jay-Z must be pulling some strings, because that's crazy.
A higher cut of their revenue. If their reduced compensation was necessary, it made no sense to spend that much money on a mainstream celebrity. These controversies led to more and more backlash, which pressured the event to make changes. By the end, they were actively solving issues that had been reported. For example, later panels required wristbands for entry to prevent overcrowding. It worked and demonstrated how things could have gone more smoothly. But that didn't make up for their initial negligence, which eventually resulted in serious injuries. In collaboration with Lenovo and Intel, TwitchCon hosted an interactive exhibit. It consisted of 2 platforms suspended over a pit of foam cubes. They invited streamers to stand on them and battle each other using pool noodles. This idea, while popular, was poorly constructed. The pit was only 2 feet deep and lacked the cushioning necessary to make it safe. That typically involves a base layer of foam to absorb shock or a trampoline foundation. Instead, the layers of cubes sat on hard flooring. These oversights made it an accident waiting to happen. The first person injured at the booth was a streamer named Lock Finesse. Upon winning, she celebrated by jumping off the platform. Her foot unexpectedly hit the bottom, with the force causing her knee to dislocate. This incapacitated her, being unable to move until staff came to the rescue. Thankfully, she didn't break any bones, though she had to attend the rest of the convention in a wheelchair. Despite this, the exhibit remained open. As hours later, a second accident occurred. Adriana Chuchik is an adult actress with over 1 million followers. She was invited to face off against another streamer named Eddie Bot. Like Lock Finesse, Adriana decided to celebrate after winning. She can be seen jumping off the podium and doing a split before landing on her tailbone. The woman writhes in pain, attempting to exit as the commentator assures the crowd that she's fine. She wasn't. The clip was immediately posted to the subreddit Livestream Fails, where it reached the front page. They were shocked at the idea of Twitch mishandling the foam pit, with one user stating, "Let's give everyone a false sense of security by making it look like a giant foam pit. Who in their right mind thought this was a good idea?" In response, another compared it to a cartoon where they hide.
Oh yeah, there was like some gross comments that I saw that just because of what she used to be, they said that she deserved it. I'm like, damn, like you're that butthurt that you're gonna wish that on somebody. Like, get some help.
A huge hole in the ground with grass and someone falls in. Adriana was transported to the hospital, where they discovered she had broken her back. The next morning, she revealed the injury was so severe it required surgery. Well, I broke my back in 2 places, and am getting surgery to put a metal rod in for support today. This led to an influx of media coverage as many speculated on if it was grounds for a lawsuit. That remains to be seen, with one journalist told they signed a waiver acknowledging the possibility of physical harm. Regardless, it's worth pointing out that Twitch may not be entirely to blame. The exhibit was handled by Lenovo Legion, the largest PC company in China. In a clip from their stream, a representative can even be heard advocating for participants to dive in.
Do this kind of stuff in the Legion pit. Who knows? You could even do a pit dive from the Street Fighter booth. There's so much going on. Pow. It's been an amazing day.
This has led many people to argue Twitch is still at fault given that they approved the exhibit. Even after Adriana was hospitalized, they allowed it to remain open.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm convinced they're ran by AIs. We just got AIs running these companies. No. I'm offending it. No. It's actually humans because even AI wouldn't be this stupid.
Day. Though unsurprisingly, the line was empty. With TwitchCon ending after the 9th, many have already begun marveling at how disastrous it turned out to be. Between the overcrowding, lack of adequate security, and even life-threatening negligence, it may go down as one of the most infamous conventions in internet history. But that ultimately lies upon a single question. Which is worse, a ball pit or a foam pit?
Oh god. That was wild. Somewhere out there, the DashCon and TanaCon organizer are laughing at this saying, at least we're not responsible for TwitchCon. Oh, man. This is so ridiculous. Down with Twitch. 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 Thank you guys. I was waiting to, say that. I was holding that in. Because, ooh, man. Twitch. Like, I'm getting tired that, they are so unprofessional, yet, they still got a leg to stand on. And I find that ridiculous. I mean, at least they're keeping a consistent brand image. Imagine being intimidated by Hassan. I mean, if I was like in face with Hassan, I necessarily wouldn't provoke him, but I wouldn't like back down because like dude just shows that he's afraid if you just ask about the Candyman. Like, I don't know where he's coming out of this. Somebody help me. I think TanaCon, like, the worst it was at least was, staying outside the heat and, getting, like, burnt. I don't think they even saw Tana. I forgot what happened. I think what happened was, like, I don't think she even showed up. And they said that they wanted to see Shane Dawson, not really TanaCon. Oh, internet historians gotta make something. Ooh, internet historians about to get it. You know what? I want to see some wholesome stuff, so I'm gonna go to some more Urban Ranch Rescue, and I'll just leave it there. Like, it was like an interesting like timeline we're living in with Twitch, you know, being stupid as they could be. All right, let's see. Shout out to him getting. I actually was looking at the history, you know, of Urban Ranch Rescue, how he started.
To rich Ghirardelli chocolate.
What basically brought him to where he is. And it's a really, you know, touching story. Like, you know, he had like a tech job he didn't want, and he felt guilty because he was like stealing time from the company since he wasn't really happy, but you know, he needed money. And I guess he went through like the, you know, the Texas freeze. He had like a car accident as well, and he pretty much felt lost, and he attended like this, I guess, like Sunday service that's like under the bridge, and some guy just said, oh, like do what you love. And I guess, you know, he followed his instincts, and he just like got this like property where he could like raise the animals. And after, you know, he started getting popular on YouTube, he was able to quit his job. So yeah, I really like, you know, the story where he comes from. If I were to be honest with you, like if, you know, I could make content, you know, in a farm area, a farm setting, I would really love doing that, because once you get, you know, in touch with nature, animals, especially like rescue, like type of stuff, like that would be really great.
Scrimbo. Look at this boy. Don't want to make Papa mad.
Wow. This is how we're going to trap.
Huggers a kiss.
I just can't keep these interns alive.
The baby.
Cringe. Today I'm going to be introducing Big Outs to the kittens for the first time. Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful day. As you can see, the sprinkler system has been working, and these guys have fresh grass to eat every day now. See, all this grass is fresh because of the sprinklers, so now they can eat it. The chickens have been hanging out by the porch lately. We're starting to see a little bit of green, but I think I do need to put some sod down in all these other spots. Today I'm going to be introducing Big Outs to the kittens for the first time. First, here's an adorable little Kevin running over to give me my morning kiss. Every day I get a little morning kiss.
Bro,
but he's afraid of Big Outs. Take a look at this. He's scared of Big Outs. Ooh, sorry.
Why is he scared of Big Outs?
Adorable little prairie dog? Are you scared of this adorable baby boy, Kevin? Whoa!
I can't believe he's actually afraid of Big
As
Ounce.
you can see, Homelander has become a very big boy. And even Nathaniel B is getting pretty big, but his toe is a little bit more curled.
Hey, what's that, Nathaniel
Soldier
B?
Boy is thriving. Look at that butt. And Big Outs is trying to crawl into my shirt. But I've been giving
Wait, is that
these guys
James
plenty of
Charles?
food, as you can see. And that's why they're growing so quickly. And I leave and look at that butt. And Big Outs is trying to crawl into my shirt. But I've been giving these guys plenty. Boy. And even Nathaniel B is getting pretty big.
No
but
way,
his toe
that's...
is a little bit more curled than it used to be. Oh no. Soldier Boy is thriving.
Oh, Soldier
Big
Boy,
Outs is trying to
okay.
crawl into my shirt. But I've been giving these guys plenty of food, as you can see. And that's why they're growing so quickly. And I leave this open in the mornings for Kevin, because
Okay, so I think the birds are Kevin, Soldier Boy, James Charles. I'm trying to like, I think Andrew Tate. Damn it, I forgot. Karen's Kevin's wife.
They do love him. I don't want him to starve. They really do love these alfalfa pellets. Pretty soon I'm going to mix in some more high-protein stuff. But Homelander's already almost taller.
Homelander too, okay.
He's only about 5 months old. James Charles is doing very well.
James
Look how much bigger Shrek
Charles.
is than James Charles. Cringe. Oh, sweet Wampa. Look at how friendly this little boy has gotten. Pink Eye is going away. And they all love living here. Pretty soon we are going to move them to the way back so they have their own little paddock. How about you stop trying to burrow into my pants, sir? Look at this adorable baby boy. We rehomed Loretta to a wonderful pet home, and now all the babies are trying to nurse with Petunia. They don't even know that this ain't their mom. But as you can see, these guys are doing really well here. And these two are socializing these babies. In the next video, we're going to go ahead and try and capture all of them so we can play with them and train them. But Loretta went to a wonderful pet home. We're going to try and do the same thing with every one of these adorable little babies. We got 6 of them, and all of them survived, which is pretty awesome. And they seem to be thriving. What are you doing, man? Big Ounce is at large, walking around trying to lose some weight again. Meeting this Kanye boy, about to bite his forehead. How about you let me pick you up, you crazy little man? No, get back. Look how fat he is.
Where's
like
the
Kanye has
baby?
a friend again. Well, he's walking around over there. I'm going to show you guys the rest of the stuff. Good morning, Kanye. Good morning, Piggertons. Wow, everyone's following me today.
Hamilton?
Everybody loves their corn. Look at these precious babies. I might just have to get in there and fart on. What is Big Ounce doing way over there? Look at that massive lad. Look how absolutely rambunctious he is. Oh, Oh, here he comes. Get over here. Man, all these guys just love their corn. The sprinkler system also makes this pecan tree much healthier, so the shade is much better now. But look at all these babies. Once they see me petting Petunia, they'll be okay with me. Wow, this is the closest I've been able to get to them so far. This is how we're gonna trap them. I'm just gonna use a net whenever we get them in close tomorrow. But the pigs are doing really well, as you can see. It's like Big Ounce made a little nest in this hose, and these ducks are running over to get some corn for themselves. Oh, and here come the call ducks. Wow, everybody's coming to get the corn. I'm gonna go give Kanye his sweet feed. I always put some sweet feed in Kanye because he's on a diet. And we have a sprinkler system in here as well, but we need to plant grass first. Big Ounce, get over here. You're being cringe. I would love to just have 50 of these running around the property at all times. Boy, get over here. Let me pick you up. Oh, look at this little man. I got you. Well, is that hit the rapper and the artist? That's babies. Look at this
the
little
baby.
Man. And his grass is growing in really well too because the sprinkler system's working in here. As you can see, it's finally getting green in here. And pretty soon it's going to start to get a little bit more full too. He has shade all day with these trees and this tree. And he also has water all day with that. I have him separated in here because we're having a get together tonight. This is your brother, the baby, Biggerton, Ouncer to the 4th. But that's all food for the baby. And also I'm keeping him separated so I can give him the right food for him because he likes to eat everything. The pond is crystal clear, you guys. Trust me. Also, guys, my villager farm passed away again. I'm really sorry. I just can't keep these interns alive. I'm not just farming, trying and failing and trying and failing. Isn't that just farming, guys? And as you can see here, I think Queen dug up the sprinkler system, which is wonderful. The bees are still alive and thriving. Look at this greenhouse. Wow, a wild Big Ounce in his natural habitat. Come here, sir. Sniff my hand so I can pick you up. All right, Mr. Ounce, go ahead and play with your siblings. There they are, reunited. Now I'm gonna go ahead and introduce the cats to these guys for the first time, and he's gonna go around and find little pebbles to eat. Okay, children, now play nice. Where did Mr. Ounce go? Come on, Big Ounce, you have to socialize. Well, here's his first interaction with the Kimton. Biggie says, what is this big ball? Oh, that's what he's doing back here. Don't be cringe, Big Ounce. Play with your siblings. Oh, there he goes, right back to the food. Big Ounce was just not scared at all of that vacuum that whole time. But look at this little creature. What are you thinking about, little man? This is my son, Big Ounce. Go ahead, give him a kiss. This man really don't need any more food. And Biggie here is just terrified of the vacuum. Look at this little... Wow, look at his beautiful little blue-green eyes. What a perfect little creature. These boys are getting real fat. What does this man think about all day, I wonder? Sometimes I just like to take his face and smush it like this. He's got a little schmutz on his nose. What is he thinking about? He's probably thinking, oh no, the Dow is down 15% again. How am I going to recover from this quarter's losses? Get over here, Biggie, come on. Baby Tupac be like, will I ever make a flat...
Oh yeah, he has two cats in there. Tupac and Biggie.
record. Oh, here he comes. Man just climbed right up here. Okay, time to play Minecraft. Look at this filthy man coming over to me right after pooping. Get out of the way, Gort. You're ruining it. Gort, you are literally right in the way. I love that Big Ounce is just cleaning up all the specks that were under there. You guys, I think Big Ounce actually has a problem where he just can't stop eating. His body just doesn't tell him that enough food is enough food. Because of that, he's going to be a type 3 diabetic. Why are you so cringe? Okay, they all seem to get along really well. Mind the giant hole in my carpet, you guys. Sorry about that. I know it's kind of cringe, but it's because of Big Ounce. Him and Plappa made that back in the day, and I haven't gotten a new carpet because this is a house where animals come and regularly destroy things. So instead, I got this coffee table that just perfectly covers it. Oh, look at these boys. The good thing is Big Ounce literally is cleaning up all the little pebbles that are still left in here. See, look guys, this ottoman covers it perfectly. You wouldn't even know. Whoa, did we just hit 2 million subscribers? I know, I'm a bit of an artist. There you go, Biggie, have a little bit of that. Whoa, that's significantly nicer. But as a way of saying thanks to all you guys who I love and all the animals, got this big old Wadham and I put this 2M on it last minute all hodgepodge like. Also, these two look like they're becoming good friends. And instead of putting these guys over by it, I'm gonna go ahead and just wait for them to figure it out on...
This is the closest we've seen rodents and cats at peace.
Shouldn't take too long because they're all just in here in the living room. Oh, look, it's Biggie. Look how he's still nervous about them. Oh, look at, I think they smell it. No, maybe they don't. Maybe they're just more interested in Biggie. They're sniffing it. They want it. Oh, here they come. He's getting closer. Oh, he found it too. Big Ounce found it. Oh, they found it. Wow, you guys, we did it. 2 million subscrimbos. Oh, sweet wampum. Look at these boys. Here, I'll take the sticker off. Let me get that sticker off. Don't any of these guys eat more plastic than they already do. First, we'll let the little man get a sniff and see if he wants any of this. He probably doesn't. Wow, we did it, Reddit. They really don't care for each other, these two. But wow, look at that. Even this little man wants a piece of the action. Oh, to be a small kitten watching 2 giant capybaras annihilate a watermelon. What I wouldn't give to be this adorable little creature. It's weird how they go for the green part first. This little man's just enamored by all this. He's saying, what is going on over here? Even Biggie's interested in finding out what's going on. Wow, look at these boys just annihilate this water. Tupac just can't look away. Come on, Big Ounce, stop being cringe. All right, I'm bringing Poggers in. Wow, Mr. Pogger. Well, guys, we did it. Biggie Smalls is being cringe. Tupac is being adorable per usual. Gordon Quandale are annihilating our 2 million subscriber cake, and Big Ounce is just being a cringe little loner over there chewing on a pebble. Kinda cringe, not gonna lie. But this is my new gamer tag, guys. It's ShrekSuck32. Go ahead, friend me. Also, I am starting to get attached to this little man. But don't get your hopes up, guys. He's still just a cringe little creature. Oh my goodness. Quiet down over there. We're bonding. Hello, Mr. Poggers. Please, Poggers, give me a kiss. A kiss, Poggers. Please, Mr. Poggers, a kiss. Look, guys, they love each other. All right, tell me this isn't the best content on YouTube. Although, guys, thanks so much for supporting me and helping us grow the channel the way it has in the last 2 years. I think we've only been doing this for about a year and a half. We sure have been through a lot. From this whole place being a crack house and a car shop. This also used to be a car shop. So the progress we're still making, we're going to have a metal building by the end of this month or the beginning of November. And later next year, we're going to be expanding the facility for wildlife rehab. But I really do love you guys. I'm very thankful for you. I pray for you guys every so often. And I'm excited to see how we grow within the next couple years. I do have a lot of big things in store for you guys. A lot of new animals coming. And we're going to have the fully functioning wildlife rehab, which is going to be insane. And this really is just the very beginning. But to all of you guys that have supported us from the very beginning, especially the old days of the cringe TikTok, I just want to say I love you. I appreciate you all. Man, they are really going to town on that thing over there. Sweet wampum.
Man, Big Ounce has just gotten morbidly obese. Well, time to stop feeding them sharks. Oh my goodness, look at this boy.
He thinks I'm food now. But all right, you guys, thanks so much for watching my videos. I love you, I appreciate you, and we'll see you in the... Oh, almost forgot
Poggers and
These
Biggie.
two just love each other. Poggers, don't let him just eat your collar, buddy. Poggers is like, I don't want to make Papa mad. Better be nice to these creatures. Look at this little loaf. Oh, these guys are just going to town over there still. These boys just love me. Okay, as lovely as this is, I need to go ahead and get this watermelon out of here before they all get type 20 diabetes, especially Big Ounce, who I'm the most worried about. You, Mr. Ounce, I'm going to take this away from you. I'm sorry. Look at that.
Man, that was fun. Big Ounce is like that one friend that just knows everybody. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I love how all the animals are friends with each other except Kevin. Have you ever seen a prairie dog, 2 capybaras, 1 big dog, and 2 kittens all in one room at the same time? Oh man, I get so hyped to see them all together. The Patreon sent a shield. The fans sent a sword. God sent Big Ounce. The fact that Kevin is afraid of Big Ounce means that Kevin may know something about Ounce that we don't. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, dude, like, Ben, Ben, he deserves all the support he could get because, I really love this stuff. With all the drama that goes on. We even got, like, the boy in the band drama going on in real time. Like, we got so much drama. YouTubers, getting exposed for a lot of things. Arcade Craniacs, not too long ago, he tried to, like, delete his channel. I think he deleted and tried to delete the trace of everything. So, like, damn. So, yeah, this is definitely, like, the stuff we need more of on YouTube. I really hope, more people can do stuff like this. So yeah, I'm happy how, Ben has gone, and I'm just hoping, for everything, for more stuff to, like, go on, expand, the facility, more animals in rehab. So yeah, I'm really happy with, how far he's gotten. And yeah, I just wanted to end, like, a good note on something, that isn't too negative with all the negativity that we see. All right, guys, I'll see you guys later.